Hey YouTube, how are you guys? I am well. Um this morning I'm going to talk a little bit about being a librarian. And the transition of being a teacher to librarian. So, first things first, there are levels in the library that I did not know about. So there's something called a pager, pages. Um, there is something called a circulation assistant, which is what I do. There is a librarian assistant. There's a librarian 1, librarian 2. There's a branch librarian, the one that's over that particular branch. They're regional librarians. Um, it just goes up a chain. And so, and then there's other positions within the library that I'm still learning. Teaching was just like either you're a teacher assistant or you're a teacher. This is not a rocket science. It is counselors, assistant principal, but for the most part, teaching is a teacher, a sub, my bad, or a teacher's assistant. With education, I did not have as much free time as I do now. The times for me to get to work conflicted with the times for me to get my kids where they needed to be. Let's say with education, I have to be at work at 7. With the librarian, I have to be at work at 9:30. So that allows me to get all of my kids where they need to be on time or in a timely manner and get to work in a timely manner. I'm at work like 45 minutes early, which is my goal, is to be at work early and not, being tardy. I'm on probation the first 6 months. With the library, so with education, let's go back to education. I'm comparing contrast. Come on, teacher. But the education, I started off with 2 weeks free days. You start off, it don't matter how long you've been working. So on your day 1, you start off with 2 weeks free days that you can take off, and you get the vacation and the Christmas break. And with the librarian position, we have days off, but they're not as much as teachers. And then I don't get my days until after I've been here 6 months, and after I've been here 12 months, and then it keep going like that. Like they keep adding on, and then your days do not roll over. So if you don't you have to use at least, I think, 10. Only 10 days roll over. So if you got like 40 days, you better go ahead and use 30. The library is super flexible with me having kids. They're not like mean and nasty because I gotta go get my kid abruptly and things like that, if I just need to, last resort, bring them, I can. I try not to bring them to work with me because kids are needy. I don't know what people are not understanding. Kids are needy. They need your attention. They might need a snack. They might need you to take them to the bathroom. They might need you to do this. They might need you to do that. They're needy. So when I work, I try not to have them with me because they distract me from working. Back to what I was saying. So teaching was stressful. Let me tell you that. It was very stressful. Very stressful. It stressed my mind, stressed my body, stressed my entire soul. Okay? As a librarian, you really don't know what stress is. when you get off work, you're not stressed out. You don't have more work to do when you get off work. Like, so many more perks in the position I am in versus the position I have left, which is education. The pay. Now, the librarian position paid. Now, because I'm starting at the bottom, not a lot. It's not a lot at all. But the peace that I've received in this position, I'm not going back to education. Please mark my words. Your girl not going back. Okay? I feel like a librarian position fits me way better because I am kind of introverted. I don't really like talking. I don't really like being around too many people. I don't like too much commotion. In education, it's always commotion. Every day, every class. Can y'all just come in here and sit down and we just have a good class today? Some kids feel like every day I'm going to turn up. So, yeah, now, we've had a few incidences in the library where people were loud, but that's the most we've had since I've been here. It's loud. You know, you're loud. I'm watching my surroundings. That's the most I've had. It's loud here. But in the library setting, there are a lot of homeless people. There are a lot of older people that don't know how to use a computer. Like, it's very interesting. But I'm always helping somebody, so I really appreciate the job. Like, I'm always helping, assisting. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Need help printing? Yes, ma'am. You could download the document. Like, I'm always helping. And so I wanted a job where I could still help and still be feminine, practicing my femininity. And this really brings out a different side of me, brings out a more calm side of me. I'm not always on the edge here. I'm not. So, yes, I appreciate the career change. Now, back to the systems of the library, there's a lot of different protocols and systems that I did not know that librarians did. I respect librarians. Let me give y'all a pointer. When you have a library book that you don't want, baby, take that back to the front desk. Take that back to the front desk. It's a whole procedure. It's whole procedures for books. If you order a book, it's a procedure. If you want to check a book out, it's a procedure. Click here, do this, type that. Nope, type that, submit that. So lots of procedures and protocols. But if I decide that I still want to do that bookstore one day, that book and tea shop, I'm grateful because I will be able to run it very smoothly working at the library, learning protocols and things. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm not going back to education if I can help it. I'm basically going to try to move up here to a higher position, making more money to where I'm more stable. And I'm going to keep my businesses flowing. Not only am I going to keep my businesses flowing, I'm going to be pouring into myself. My mental and physical health is my priority. Mental and physical health, mine. And I'm just going to be engulfed in my life here. Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like a transformation is happening for me, transitioning careers. And I'm excited about that. I'm able to focus more so on myself. I'm able to focus more so on my kids in this space of being a librarian. And I am so grateful for the transition of careers. Like, y'all don't know, I was so stressed in education, to the point where, like, I did not want to go to work. It wasn't like, oh, I don't want to go to work. Like, I didn't want to see the building. Like, it was a different kind of I don't want to go to work. Okay? Here, the I don't want to go to work is just because I don't feel like driving. You know, I don't feel like opening the door. Like, it's real simple reasons why I don't want to go to work. But in education, whole nother ball game of why I did not want to go wake up and go to work, for real. Anybody that's thinking about changing careers, do so. Like, I'm so serious. If you want to change your career, it's a whole process. It is. But if you have any type of credentials that can be versatile, apply for those other things. Like, you might actually like being a secretary versus being an accountant. You know, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but you might like to be a nutritionist versus a nurse. Change careers. It's good for your mental health. My mind was going crazy in education. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your physical health. I feel like I look more alive. I feel like I look better. I feel like I'm pouring more into myself, having time to pour more into myself. Like, I just feel less stressed. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. I like to interact with you guys. Have an amazing day. I'm out.